Having a child, a toddler or a baby bitten by a snake is probably, many parents' worst nightmares. And I have to be honest with you, if a baby was bitten by a snake, it really is a difficult situation. It's going to be very hard to keep them still, and immobilisation is at least 50% of the equation. So anything you can do to keep the baby comfortable, calm and relaxed, I would recommend doing. That includes feeding them or giving them a toy. You could take a bandage and just apply easy firmness to the limb. I wouldn't be going over the top. I certainly wouldn't be making the full squares, but I'm just going to roll it on there. And if it turns out it's causing too much irritation and the baby's kicking and starting to get really uncomfortable, I'd probably abandon that and just try and keep them relaxed. Let them sleep and just keep an eye on them. So I've just wrapped the bandage around. It's not tight, but I'm going around it a few times just to make it firm, so it's sort of splinting the limb. So I'm not even making squares here, but I've got some firmness through the limb now. And you can just check with the toes that you've got vascular return, capillary refill there. It's really easy to tell with a baby. Nice little pink toes going white, then colouring up again. So that bandage is not firm, but it's probably just helping restrict the movement in the affected limb. I don't think I'd bother trying to tie one leg to the other. I think I'd just nurse the baby, possibly just put my hand on the leg like this, keep them as comfortable, as calm as possibly can while the ambulance is on the way. Having a small body, it is high metabolism. It means the venom's very rapidly absorbed in their systems and they can become critically ill very early on. Obviously a splint's too big to put on a little baby's leg, and I've had a couple of goes with this one to see what's going to be the best way to use it, or in fact not use it. But I'm going to just fold it around like so, and I could just hold the baby's limb inside the splint like that. So that's reducing ankle movement, it's reducing knee movement, and it's keeping the leg roughly straight. So I could either hold that myself, or I might be able to wrap something around it. But I think, your best bet is probably to sit with the infant, keep them comfortable, and just hold that in place. You're either going to put your hand there or the splint there and hold the two in. Keep checking the toes for circulation and get on to 000 and get them to your location as rapidly as possible. So just to emphasise here, the key point is to keep the baby still and as relaxed as possible. So in this case, we put the baby on the boob, and that's probably going to help her drop off, and that's probably going to be the best solution here.